Hello everyone, this is Vivek from Biker Baker, and it's been a long time I have posted any video, so I do apologize for that. I've been a little busy with the year ending for sales team. But apart from that, I have been riding quite a few places, and it's been quite some experience. So lately, I experienced a new flaw, or rather a failure of how do I call it? The starter motor relay. And this happened in the middle of the night when I had stopped for a quick snack break somewhere around 100 kilometers off my either locations. So it was dead center. But regardless, I realized that it was a failure of my starter relay, so I had nothing else to do but push start the bike. Got hold of a villager, he helped me push the bike. Tried it on my own first, but it didn't work. So got hold of this villager and he helped me start the bike. I rode off and reached my destination. Locally, I tried to source the local relay that I find the closest match, which is Yamaha FZ16 or Honda Unicorn relay that comes with the 20 amp fuse, and the standard comes with 30 amp fuse. Now obviously it will take some time for me to order the original fuse, the original relay, so I have picked up the Yamaha 150 and 160 both relays, and I will show you those relays as well. And I'm now working on and fixing those relays on my fixing the relay, rather not those relays, just one relay on the bike, and I'll just walk you guys through that. And I think if in case you have this kind of failure, you should be able to fix it by yourself. The sign is basically the battery is working fine, there is no voltage drop, and the bike is running fine. But if you just press the starter after putting in the power switch on, it will just make tick tick sound and it will not do anything. When the battery is low, the relay will try to push and it will have multiple trrr, trrr kind of sound, but when the relay is dead, it will just make one tick tick, and probably that's it, and the fuel pump will start priming again. So yeah, let me just show you the relays. Hold on please. Alright, so this is the original relay, comes with the 30 amp fuse and one spare. I will be using the housing. This is the housing that I will need to put it back over there, and this is the relay that comes with 15 ampere fuse, and this is for Yamaha FZ15 150cc. And what I'm installing is basically the Unicorn relay, which I've actually already installed. Now unfortunately the bolts are a smaller size, so I had to make do with screws right now. I will pick up the proper bolts, which is the Allen bolts, and I'll put them back on the system. So this comes with the 20 amp fuse. Now I'll tell you how to access it. Basically, of course, when you're replacing it, you need to first take out the big panel, and after the big panel you will find a small box which is right over here under the seat and behind the panel. Okay, and a single Allen key, you just take it out. You have to pull the relay from the housing because it's locked over on this okay, I don't know whether you can, yeah, this plastic piece over here. It just slides on and slides off. So you pull it out, and then first thing you need to do is you need to pull out the socket. It's a little tight, so what you need to do is you need to juggle it and pull it out. Then these are the connectors. One of them will be copper and one of them will be normal SS connector, and you place it the same way. It comes out. The one on the top stays on top, the one at the bottom stays at the bottom. You place it, please try and make sure that you do not attach both of them, and otherwise the starter will try to start on its own. Of course, once you disconnect this, your whole bike will be dead, because this is the main switch, or rather main wiring. So if I put the key on now, you will see that nothing happens, right? Because that is disconnected. So once you put the key on, nothing will happen. It's just completely disconnected. So once this is done, I will connect this now. And so yeah, so as I was saying, you know, the bolts and the screws are not the standard ones, so this is just a temp job right now to start the bike. Once this is done, you have to make sure you use this rubber housing to cover the wires correctly, so that even by chance they do not short. Okay, I'm sorry, I think my phone's battery is too low. I'll just quickly walk you guys through. So yeah, once you use this rubber to cover it thoroughly, then you use the old housing which is on the stock relay. Take it out, put it on the relay mount over here, and make sure that once you slide it in, this is the part, this is the spot which will slide through into that. Oh sorry, I'm sorry, it is on this side, yeah, on the back side. This side it will just slide through in, and it should be in its place. Cover up all the panels, and we'll start the bike and see. Alright, so I have connected this now. Again, since this is not the OEM relay, the lock will not work, so you have to just push it in. It will stay in its place. It's quite tight. Now that I've connected it, let's see if the key does anything good for the bike. Yep, everything comes on. Put the fuel pump key on, and now the bike works. I'm sorry for the low light conditions. As I said, busy with work, so this is the only time I have been able to get to do this. So quick walk around again. Take out the big panel, take out the relay cover, pull the relay out, disconnect the wiring first, the connector here, then open both the screws or the bolts, take out the connections, use the FZ16 relay, which is the best replacement locally available in India, and of course you order the right relay if you want to, otherwise this works fine. We have tested it before, it works fine. Reconnect the same way things have come off, put the top wire on top, put the bottom wire at the bottom, reconnect the connector. Of course, use the housing packing and everything from the original unit, and use all the covers like this cover as well. Put it back in, pack it up, and start the bike. That should take care of the job. Alright guys, so I hope this video helps in case you guys are stranded in the middle of nowhere if your starter relay fails. First thing you do is you push start the bike, so that you know there is nothing else but just the relay. Of course, if you don't carry the voltmeter or the multimeter, which do in my bike, so this is my toolkit, the multimeter and the puncture repair kit, and the pump of course goes into the bag, which is lighter. So if you don't have this, the best way is to push start. The bike works, then you know the relay is dead. You change the relay, and yeah, that should take care of it. Happy riding guys.